Hey everyone, it's Josh Vision, and I'm here to bring to you my last Vikings discussion video for today. So, the topic of this video is where does Ubbe's loyalties lie for the upcoming season? Now, I think this topic is worth talking about because it seems though, in regards to the trailer, Ubbe is going to have a very monumental place in season 5. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Well, it's obvious, Josh, because he's part of Ragnar's sons and all this, and this is literally the journey of Ragnar's sons who all become more famous than Ragnar." Obviously, I know that, but I'm saying in regards, to important decisions that have to be made, because as we know, Lagertha seems to be feeling Ubbe at this point. One, he looks a lot like Ragnar, and in terms of his temperament and his personality, he reminds her of Ragnar before the fame, the glory. Ragnar was a simple farmer that cared about his family and whatnot, which is essentially what Ubbe is, and his personality and all that good stuff. And another thing that should be mentioned is the fact that Ivar killing Sigurd is definitely important, and I feel as though Ubbe will never forgive Ivar for that. That's understandable, but that holds weight, especially when it comes to season 5 and beyond. Because remember, Ubbe and Ivar's mission was to take out Lagertha because Lagertha killed their mother Aslog. But Ivar, as we know, killed Sigurd. And Ubbe cares more about his brothers than anyone else, even his mother. Ragnar is probably the only exception, but his brothers, pretty much, they're the top. So, with Ivar killing Sigurd, I think, especially with Ivar's temperament, with the way Ivar is in general, especially that display, which will only probably get even worse as Ivar gets more and more power and gains more and more experience, in which it won't be reckless displays like that, but more calculated, you know, more calculated, more reserved displays of that. You know what I mean? More concentrated. Then I think Ubbe at this point might be saying, especially after the whole funeral of Sigurd, that maybe, despite the fact that I love Ivar, maybe it's better that if the opportunity comes for me to take Ivar out, because Ivar is a loose cannon, and he'll be even harder to control as the years go on. Hell, at this point, you can't even control Ivar, and Ivar's clearly in the what's the word? He's clearly in the beginning stages of what he will eventually become. So, you know, and with Lagertha, he also can't let Lagertha get away with it because of the whole Aslog thing. So it's like, then again, Ubbe could probably be like, you know what? I kill off Ivar, and then I kill off Lagertha. Or I just hook up with Lagertha, and whatever happens from that happens. Like, he's trapped in a sense. And also in the trailer, we see that King Harold is clearly the new king. So it makes you wonder, does Ubbe and Ivar team up with Harold and take out Lagertha? And that's why Harold's the king, because we know, as is the tradition when it comes to Vikings, the only way you become king or queen is that king or queen must die. That's the only way. There's no exile, there's nothing. She or he must die. So that so that so that's very interesting, because let's say Ivar kills Lagertha and Ubbe is with Lagertha. That would give Ubbe even more of a reason to go after Ivar. But from what's been said in terms of like the latest articles in regards to season 5, it seems as though all the brothers are going to be going on their, like, have be leaders of their own armies and be basically relying on their own, trying to get their own fame, all that stuff, on a whole individualistic type of way. So, in regards to loyalty, it seems as though Ubbe's only loyalty at the end of season 5, even at the beginning of season 5, is probably only going to be towards Visick and his wife Margaret. Then again, Margaret and Visick seem to love each other, and Margaret doesn't seem to nearly love Ubbe as much as she loves Visick. So I can see that turning sour, and eventually Ubbe and Visick just not, trust each other anymore. So I guess more than likely the only person or loyalty Ubbe will have is with Lagertha, and that's going to be very interesting how that goes about. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Like this video if you can. Subscribe to my channel. Write some comments down below so we can talk about this even more. And adios.